Seizure of Fort Pulaski, January 3, 1861. In the rising tide of secession following Abraham Lincoln's election in 1860, Southern states began to assert control over federal property within their borders. Georgia, though not yet officially seceded from the Union, acted preemptively. On January 3, 1861, Georgia state militia forces, under the order of Governor Joseph E. Brown, seized Fort Pulaski, a strategic masonry fort at the mouth of the Savannah River. The fort had been constructed to protect Savannah and was still under the control of the U.S. government at the time. Governor Brown ordered Colonel Alexander R. Lawton to lead a detachment of Georgia troops to occupy the fort, citing the need to protect it from falling into federal hands amid growing tension. This move occurred without any resistance and before Georgia's official secession on January 19, 1861. Emotions were high. Here are some possible reactions of the men that day.
As we marched across the marshes toward Fort Pulaski, I felt a surge of purpose. The governor called, and we answered, to reclaim what was rightfully Georgia's, before the Yankees made the first move.
Still, there was a knot in my stomach. The fort was U.S. property, and we were still technically part of the Union. We weren't met with resistance, but the silence in the air was heavy, like the first breath before a storm.
No shots were fired that day, but I knew, deep down, that this was not the end. It was the beginning of something much bigger, and maybe darker.
The country was breaking down. It was a race for resources and time was running out. The seizure was part of a broader pattern of Southern states taking over federal forts, arsenals, and custom houses in anticipation of conflict, which further escalated tensions leading to the events of Fort Sumter and beyond. There was no more compromise and the lines were being drawn. The dominoes were falling. There was no stopping what was to come. Please consider liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and giving a good old rebel yell.